In his final days, Dale Robertson experienced a pain he'd never felt before. This wasn't about getting physically hurt. It was a deep, emotional pain. Imagine the shock and heartache when his wife, the person he trusted most, shared a deep secret of his with others. Dale's life was full of adventures, from growing up in Oklahoma to fighting in wars. But nothing prepared him for this moment of betrayal. The secret that came out was so big and unexpected, it felt like a storm breaking the silence. This secret, once hidden in the darkness of their life together, now revealed, threatened to change how everyone saw him. This begins Dale Robertson's story, a journey of love, betrayal, and hidden truths. Dale Robertson came into the world on a sunny day, on July 14th, 1923, in a small town called Hera, located in the heart of Oklahoma. He was the proud son of a local rancher, and from a young age, he was surrounded by the wide open spaces of their ranch. This was a place where he first learned to walk, and where he spent countless hours playing among horses and other farm animals. As he grew up, he became more involved in ranch life, helping out with various tasks and learning the value of hard work. Robertson's childhood was deeply rooted in the traditions of ranch living. He attended the local schools in Oklahoma, where he made friends and shared stories of his adventures on the ranch. By the time he finished high school in 1940, he had not only gained an education, but also a set of values and a work ethic that was as strong as the Oklahoma winds. His love for horses wasn't just a hobby. It was a passion that would shape his future in ways he couldn't yet imagine. Years spent on the ranch taught Robertson important life lessons. He learned the importance of dedication, the value of a day's work, and the unbreakable bond between a man and his horse. These lessons were not learned in classrooms, but under the vast Oklahoma sky, amidst the fields and animals he cared for. This upbringing instilled in him a resilience and a sense of adventure that would guide him through the challenging times ahead. When World War II engulfed the world in chaos, Robertson felt a call to serve his country. He joined the U.S. Army, and not just as a soldier, but as a tank commander, a role that demanded courage and leadership. He saw action on the battlefields of North Africa and Europe, where he fought bravely for freedom and justice. His service was recognized with prestigious awards, including the Bronze Star and Purple Heart, honors that spoke of his bravery and sacrifice. But it was not just the medals that he would carry with him after the war. It was also the memories and experiences that would later influence his career in ways he had never expected. After the war, Robertson's life took a new direction. His military service, combined with his upbringing, prepared him for a career that would eventually make him a household name. His roles in war films and westerns were not just acts. They were reflections of his own life experiences. His portrayal of soldiers and cowboys resonated with audiences, in part because he brought authenticity and depth to every character he played. Through his work, he shared a piece of his own story, from the ranches of Oklahoma to the battlefields of Europe, leaving a lasting legacy that would inspire generations to come. After serving in the war, Dale Robertson decided to take a new path in his life. He went to Oklahoma Military College for a while, but soon realized that his true passion lay in acting, not in military studies. With dreams bigger than the Oklahoma plains he grew up on, he packed his bags and headed to the bustling streets of New York City. There, he joined the Actors Studio, a place that was quickly gaining fame for shaping the future stars of American cinema. Founded by Elia Kazan and Robert Lewis in 1947, the Actors Studio became a beacon for those aspiring to make their mark in acting. It was a place where talent was nurtured and dreams could become reality. At the Actors Studio, Robertson found himself in the company of future legends like Marlon Brando, Montgomery Clift, and James Dean. They were all young actors, full of ambition and ready to transform the world of acting. Robertson was among the earliest members of the now legendary institution, immersing himself in the craft of acting, learning the nuances that would set him apart on stage and on screen. His hard work and dedication paid off when he made his Broadway debut in 1948 with the play Golden Boy. This was a significant milestone, but it was just the beginning. That same year, Robertson landed his first role in a film titled The Boy with Green Hair. However, it was his role in The Fighting Man of the Plains in 1949 that truly marked his arrival in Hollywood. In this film, he portrayed Jim Dancer, a character trying to leave his outlaw past behind and start anew as a rancher. The film was a hit with audiences and showcased Robertson's ability to capture the essence of the rugged, stoic hero. Robertson's career was not limited to just one memorable role. He went on to star in several films that highlighted his versatility and charm. In Return of the Texan from 1952, he played a former Confederate soldier navigating life in Texas after the Civil War. His portrayal of strong, silent heroes made him a favorite among audiences. His rugged demeanor, coupled with an undeniable charm, appealed to both men and women, cementing his status as a leading man in Hollywood. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Robertson's star continued to rise. He became a symbol of the American hero, often portraying characters that embodied toughness, independence, and a calm demeanor in the face of adversity. His roles in westerns in particular left a lasting impact on the genre, making him an iconic figure in American cinema. One of his standout roles came in 1953 with the film The Farmer Takes a Wife, where he starred opposite Betty Grable. The film was a tremendous success, further solidifying Robertson's place as one of Hollywood's most sought-after leading men. His career was a testament to his talent, hard work, and the dream that led him from the ranches of Oklahoma to the bright lights of Hollywood. Dale Robertson's journey from a young man with a passion for acting to a celebrated star of American cinema is a story of perseverance, talent, and the relentless pursuit of one's dreams. Dale Robertson quickly became one of Hollywood's favorite leading men. He had a way of bringing characters to life that made people sit up and take notice. Whether he was riding through the desert as a cowboy hero in westerns or making audiences laugh and cry in dramas and comedies, Robertson showed that he could do it all. His ability to adapt to different roles made him stand out in the crowded world of acting. By the 1950s, Robertson decided to explore new territories in the world of television, a move that would earn him even greater fame. He became the face of the hit Western series Tales of Wells Fargo, captivating viewers from 1957 to 1962. In the show, he played Jim Hardy, a dedicated special agent for the Wells Fargo Company. His character traveled across the vast landscapes of the American West, bringing criminals to justice and ensuring the safety of the frontier. The series was a favorite among viewers, who loved the blend of action, adventure, and the charisma Robertson brought to his role. This role not only entertained millions, but also cemented his place as a beloved figure in Hollywood. Robertson's journey in television didn't stop with the Tales of Wells Fargo. He went on to lead in the series Iron Horse from 1966 to 1968. Here, he portrayed Ben Calhoun, a determined Texan with a dream of building a railroad that would span the entire country. His portrayal of Calhoun showcased his ability to capture the spirit of American ambition and perseverance. Later, Robertson added another memorable role to his repertoire in the iconic drama series Dallas, where he appeared during the 1984 to 1985 season. In Dallas, he stepped into the shoes of Frank Crutcher, a wealthy oil magnate who crossed paths with the infamous J.R. Ewing. His performance added depth to the series and allowed him to display his skills in a more contemporary setting. Throughout his career, Dale Robertson's transition from the silver screen to television marked a significant evolution in his journey as an actor. His roles in Tales of Wells Fargo and Iron Horse brought the spirit of the Old West into the living rooms of America, while his appearance in Dallas showed he could seamlessly blend into the drama of modern-day Texas. Robertson's versatility as an actor, coupled with his natural good looks and charm, made him a lasting icon in the entertainment industry. His legacy is not just in the characters he played, but in the way he connected with audiences across generations, leaving an indelible mark on both film and television. Dale Roberts got married 4 times, and each of these marriages brought him different kinds of problems and emotional pain. Let's delve into the details of his love life to understand the complexities and the emotional roller coaster he went through. His exploration into matrimonial bonds started in 1951, when he married Frederica Jacqueline Wilson. This phase of his life marked the beginning of his familial journey, as he and Frederica welcomed a daughter into their lives, whom they named Rochelle. The joy of becoming a parent was immense for Robertson, but this happiness was not enough to keep their marriage afloat. Despite the birth of their daughter, the relationship between Robertson and Frederica started facing serious challenges. The initial love and excitement that brought them together began to fade, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. By 1956, the marriage could no longer withstand the strains, and the couple decided to end their union. This decision left both of them with feelings of disappointment and a sense of loss, as their dreams of a happy family life together crumbled. Not long after his first marriage ended, Robertson found love again and entered into his second marriage with Mary Murphy. This new relationship was a chance for him to start over, to find happiness and companionship once again. However, this marriage became even more fleeting than the first. Within just a year, the marriage was annulled, leaving Robertson to face the harsh reality that love was proving to be quite elusive for him. This quick end to his second marriage added to his growing despair about finding lasting love. Despite these early setbacks, Robertson was not one to give up on love. He entered into his third marriage in 1959 to Lula Mae Maxey. This relationship lasted much longer than the previous two, spanning nearly 2 decades until 1977. During this time, Robertson and Lula experienced a mix of good times and bad times. It seemed for a while that this marriage might be the enduring love Robertson had been searching for. They shared many moments of happiness, but like any couple, they also faced their share of difficulties. This marriage, though longer and more stable, still had its own unique set of challenges that tested their bond. The final chapter in Robertson's quest for love began in 1980, when he married Susan D. Robbins. This marriage was different from the others. It lasted until Robertson's death. However, this long-term relationship was not free from hardship. One of the most significant challenges they faced was infertility. For 32 years, the couple struggled with the inability to have children, a situation that brought them considerable sorrow and a feeling of incompleteness. Despite this profound challenge, they remained together, supporting each other through the sadness and maintaining their bond to the end. Dale Robertson's life wasn't just about being famous or doing well in his career. It was also about facing tough personal challenges and coming out strong despite everything. Robertson's love life started with his marriage to Frederica Jacqueline Wilson. They were blessed with a daughter, Rochelle, bringing joy and new responsibilities into Dale's life. However, like many couples, they faced challenges that eventually led to their separation in 1956. This early chapter in his life showed Dale's continued struggle for lasting love, a theme that would repeat itself. Not long after, he married Mary Murphy, but this marriage ended quickly, adding another twist to his search for a stable and loving relationship. But Dale didn't give up on love. He entered into a third marriage, this time with Lula Mae Maxey in 1959, which lasted until 1977. This was his longest marriage at the time, and brought him moments of happiness and a bit of the stability he craved. However, their relationship ended, adding more complexity to Dale's love life. In 1980, Dale married Susan D. Robbins, and this marriage lasted until his death. This final chapter in his romantic life showed his never-ending hope and belief in love. Even though they faced the challenge of infertility, bringing a unique sadness to their life together. Beyond his marriages, Dale's life was challenging from the start. He was born in a small Oklahoma town during the Great Depression, growing up in a family that struggled to make ends meet. Dale worked various jobs to help out, developing a resilience that would define him personally and professionally. Now, he also struggled with alcoholism, which led to public incidents and legal issues, including a DUI arrest in 1958. But these struggles didn't define him. Instead, they were steps on his journey to overcoming his addiction in the 1970s, partly through his Christian faith. His recovery and work to support addiction recovery programs showed his strong character and resilience. Dale Robertson wasn't just an actor known for his roles in westerns. He was also a man who faced the ups and downs of love, addiction, and personal tragedy with a firm belief in redemption and love. His life story, filled with the happiness of being a father, the quest for love through 4 marriages, and overcoming personal challenges, highlights a man of great depth and resilience. His experiences provide a deeper understanding of the human condition, showing how public success and private struggles are intertwined. In the late 1980s, Robertson suffered a stroke that affected his ability to speak and walk. He worked hard to recover and eventually returned to acting, but his health continued to decline in his later years. Robertson's daughter Rochelle died in 1981 at the age of 21 from complications of diabetes. The loss of his daughter was a devastating blow to Robertson and his family. Dale Robertson died on February 27, 2013, due to lung cancer and pneumonia. This marked the end of an era in the entertainment industry. He was an actor who had graced both the big and small screens, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of his fans. In the wake of his passing, many people took the time to express their gratitude to Robertson for the joy and inspiration he had brought to their lives. His legacy lived on through his work and memories he had created, reminding us all of the power of storytelling and the impact one person can have on the world. Long ago, there was a woman with a secret that nobody else knew. This story is about a woman named Susan D. Robbins. People knew her because she was married to Dale Robertson, the very famous actor. Dale wasn't just an ordinary person. He was a big star in Hollywood, known for playing cowboy heroes on the big screen and on television. Before marrying Dale, Susan had her own life, a story not many were familiar with. She was born in a beautiful sunny place called La Jolla in San Diego, California, on February 27, 1954, which makes her 68 years old today. Dale, the man Susan chose to marry, came from a place far from the sunny shores of California. He was born in Hera, Oklahoma, on July 14, 1923. Dale wasn't an only child. He had a brother named Chet Robertson. Dale's life was filled with adventure and excitement, from his career in acting to his time serving in the American Army. Sadly, Dale passed away in 2013 after sharing 32 years of marriage with Susan. Dale had children from previous marriages, but he and Susan didn't have any children together. People often talked about how much money Dale had. When he died, it was said that he had a net worth of about $5 million, a testament to his successful career. The story of how Susan and Dale met is quite interesting. Before meeting Dale, Susan worked as a flight attendant for American Airlines. It was a significant job because it led her to meet Dale. Susan wasn't famous for her career like Dale was, but she became known for being his wife. Dale's path to becoming an actor was not something he had planned from the start. While serving in the Army, his mother wanted a portrait of him, so Dale went to Hollywood to find a photographer. His photographs caught the eye of movie agencies, and that's how he began his acting career. Despite suffering injuries from boxing, Dale chose to pursue acting and landed roles in movies and TV shows. One of his earliest acting roles was as a police officer in the 1948 movie The Boy with Green Hair. He also played parts in Western films, which were very popular back then. Dale's acting career really started to take off when he signed a 7-year contract with 20th Century Fox, allowing him to act in a wide range of films, from leading roles to supporting parts. Even though Susan wasn't as well known for her career as Dale was, she still had an estimated net worth of $1.7 million as of 2022. Now that's impressive for someone who is primarily recognized for being married to a celebrity. Susan was born in 1954, but there isn't much public information about her early life, including details about her parents or any siblings she might have. Nonetheless, she's an American and takes pride in her heritage. The romance between Susan and Dale reads like a fairy tale. They met on an airplane, with Susan working as a flight attendant. She recognized Dale from Tales of Wells Fargo, one of her favorite TV shows, and decided to introduce herself. This bold move led to a beautiful romance, and they married a few years later. Dale had been married previously, but his relationship with Susan was special. They opted to keep their marriage private, hoping to avoid the complications that had affected Dale's past relationships. Their wedding was a modest, intimate event, showing their preference for a life away from the spotlight. Before meeting Susan, Dale had almost given up on love, but she changed his perspective. They cherished their relationship in private to safeguard it. After marrying, they moved to a farm in Oklahoma, where Dale found joy in a new pastime, looking after horses. Though Dale Robertson is no longer with us, his legacy and the affection people held for him endure. He will always be remembered as a beloved figure in the world of entertainment and beyond. A true icon and a shining example of what it means to be a great human being. Dale Robertson's life teaches us about courage, love, and staying strong. What's one challenge you've faced that made you stronger? Let us know in the comments. If you like this story, please give us a like and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next video.